Nope.
No. Well.
That's a problem.
So he's
There's a
gonna be
problem.
foraging.
Well, yeah, exactly. Back to foraging. Okay, very good. Okay. So.
Heading over there.
Right. The day passes, and if anybody's not going to do anything, then we're just going to keep going through the day.
Actually, I was going to talk to Paladin. So, Sir Paladin, what's your purpose in heading down to the Gordeshi Lands?
Oh, I'm looking for the Savior Party.
For the what?
The Savior Party.
Who are they?
Obviously the Messiah.
What was that?
I said, obviously the Messiah. The Savior.
Rogue Messiah.
That was a good joke.
Thank you.
Well, just my father and
Your father.
well, yeah.
What happened to them? Are they lost down there?
If I knew it, I wouldn't be on this trip.
Wow.
They've been gone for a year, so I'm going to go save them.
You're gonna save the saviors.
Okay.
Yes.
What, why did they go down there?
City of the Gods. Usual thing.
City of the Gods, did you say?
City of the Gods, great evil. Yeah, usual thing.
What is the City of the Gods thing?
I didn't go into it a lot.
Wow. I wonder if this could have something to do with why the British Empire was destroyed.
I don't know.
Interesting.
You know, a city paved with gold because the gods don't walk on regular stuff.
Vibrant ideas. That's Cyrus.
What?
That's Cyrus.
Gold would hurt my little scales.
Yeah. City paved with gold because the gods don't walk. Wow. And it's supposed to be down south near where Gordesh is.
I don't know where it's supposed to be.
Okay.
By the way, they spent years just trying to figure out where the location of the City of Gods is. So likely it is virtually nobody except for them knows where the City of Gods is. And of course the gods, because well,
Yeah.
they gotta know where the city is.
But yeah, it's supposed to be beautiful beyond imagine.
Weren't they concerned about, going to visit the gods?
They took precautions, obviously.
Against gods.
I'm pretty sure they just lost track of time and it just needs someone to
I think that's what it is.
Well,
You know how it is. You have a little bit of a lotus. You forget where you are. This sort of thing will apply. It can happen to anybody.
but yeah, so I'm going to go get it if they need help. And if they don't need help, then
And
that's
do you have any siblings that might come and rescue you when you need help?
But I won't need rescue.
Because you were taking the precautions that your father didn't take.
Right. Well, you see, this party is like my family. They rescued me as a kid. And it's highly important that I go and help. It might not matter to you, but it matters to me an awful lot. And I would prefer if there were no jokes about that.
Ooh, touchy, touchy.
It's family. You gotta respect that. That's very important. That's very important.
Well, I wouldn't go to rescue my pa if I could kick him. No, I wouldn't rescue my pa in any circumstance. He didn't support me when I wanted to be a fighter, so I had to beat him up when I lived home.
Did you beat him up good?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He's one of the fighters in Russia.
Well, I hope your family never needs rescue.
I hope they never need rescuing either.
Except for you.
Right. So, the day passes without incident. Things are running smoothly. And then Strick announces, we're past the most dangerous part. I think we're far enough from the Grey Lands now where we won't have any more random monster encounters. Hopefully after this point in time, things should be pretty smooth sailing. So, you get another day passing.
Now we're in the normal sort of.
Yeah, you're in the normal plains. Things are actually starting to warm up, so this is now the normal temperature that you're used to. You are neither too hot, too cool, also, which is a really nice temperature.
Some flowers.
Yeah, sure, beautiful. Looks permanent.
I'll give them to the ladies. Ladies can do whatever they want.
Excellent.
You know what I'll do with mine?
What?
I'm gonna take my axe. I'm gonna throw the flower in the air.
Why don't you make it to hit on that?
Target
Thank you very much. Exactly.
Plus 4.
+4, 16. Oh, very good, excellent.
It's done up.
Well, if you want to see more impressive, whoa, about the same thing. Okay, that was not as impressive. It was just as impressive. Wasn't more.
Keep picking flowers. This is amusing.
Excellent. And
How do they taste?
Kind of salty.
It's a little bitter.
Interesting. I'll taste one too.
I've never eaten these flowers before.
No, I didn't. Never conceived it. That's interesting. That's
Yeah, they're good.
Here, try it with my axe.
I pick up the axe. Maybe not.
Okay, so on the second day after the whole caboodle, you have an encounter. Da-na-na, da-na-na-na. But it's the same type of encounter, so it's okay. Okay. So what happens is, as you're traveling along, you stop at one of the large stones that's sort of peppering the area, and you wait there for an hour or two, and you see.
Is this at Strick's? Like the whole party stops because Strick's?
Everybody stops. So the caravan stops, the party stops, everybody stops, right? And then you can see, sort of, maybe a couple hours away, this other group coming towards you, okay, which seems to consist mainly just of armed men, right? And as they get closer, you can actually see that they are Baklavia soldiers, okay? And then, they meet, and Strick talks to them, Sergeant Anderson talks to them, all this rich other stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then they keep continuing back where you were, and then you guys move onward to head toward the other direction.
What stone was this? Where was that?
Yeah.
It was just one of the big stones, sort of marking the area. As far as you know, it's nothing special about it, except that it's quite memorable. It's
Just
easy
a
to
big-
spot.
okay.
Yeah, it's easy to spot for a long time.
I'd like to examine it. What's it made out of?
Why don't you make an example?
Examine +4. Wussy 9.
It's a really big stone.
Since he's looking, I'm gonna walk over and help examine it.
Oh, okay, sure, very nice.
Plus 8. 17, 25.
Something you never noticed on this stone before, because you never took a close look at it, is that it looks like it actually had markings on it before. Right?
Really?
And then the markings had been effaced somehow. Right? And you actually, even with your amazing examine that you just rolled, you can't tell what effaced it. So I mean, it doesn't look like it was acid. It doesn't look like it was chipped. It doesn't look like it. You don't know what it was. Okay, but it's almost like it just been smeared away.
So this is what you were talking about, where they left signs, but the signs were taken away.
You see a sign?
There were markings, and there were. And you see how they're
Now that he points it out, look at the sundial. See the sun. look. See their marks. They're writing. It's like, oh yeah, it's got markings and so on.
Even the sundial was effaced.
No, the sundial was intact.
Oh, okay.
The sundial.
It just looked at me.
Yeah. It's just the guy with the most skill points can't actually make a skill roll to save his life. That's okay, so you continue onward for the day, and then as the
Make a
it's
walking
now-
check.
What? What'd you say?
Make a walking check.
We assume you can take 20 on the walking check. You never know, but we assume that that's so. The as the things have now bottomed out and it's flat and it's now straight again, the river appears. Okay, so which you know about. There's always been a river here. And it appears like right out of the ground, and then it's now like a sort of small trickle, and you can see in the distance that it gets wider and wider and wider. Okay, right?
And it's going that way?
And it's going, well, no, it's sort of going, it's not headed in your direction type of thing. So it's sort of going, sort of to the rightish from where you guys are headed.
Well, I mean, is the river flowing that way, or is it flowing this way?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. The river is flowing in the same sort of general direction that you're going to, right? Which is a continuation of the direction it was flowing before.
It generally goes from higher elevations to low elevations.
Right.
It's just they don't appear out of the ground like that.
Yeah, usually they don't appear on the ground.
And they don't usually start as a trickle and become light.
Right. That's exactly it. Rivers normally do not do this. Rivers normally don't disappear into the side of mountains either.
But I'm not sure, also.
Whatever, the river's always been there.
Rivers always start off as small trickles and become bigger.
On the top of mountain.
Yeah, exactly. This is flat. There's no source for this river.
There's no source?
There's no source.
I'd like to shoot a beam of light out of my finger and stick it in the water.
Yeah! You now have glowing water.
Excellent.
Oh, that's pretty.
Nice in the water too.
That's really
Speaking of the water,
As far as you can tell, the light goes through any medium.
Okay.
Right? There's no way to block it. It's always within the area of effect. Right? And the light underwater is just, I mean, you could have murky water or something, right? But it's still going to light up the water just as thoroughly as anything else.
And I can direct it, right? It's not just a big glowing ball. It can go in a straight, like a focused beam.
No, you've never tried to do a focus beam.
Oh, that's
twice.
Beam out of my finger.
No, you can't do a beam out of your finger. Okay. As far as you can tell, the only thing that you can do is you can make a sphere of any radius that you want around you up to 20 feet.
Okay.
Or when you cast the light, it's 20 feet. It's just a 20 foot radius.
Isn't
Like a blast, right?
No, not the blast. Not the blast. Like before when you were lighting up
like
the
a
gas.
shooting.
Exactly. Before when you lit up Barnaby at
okay.
radius.
And then makes a 20-foot.
It's a 20-foot thing. And as far as you can, exactly. As far as you can tell, you can't control that at all. Sorry. You were about to say?
yeah, so I want to also oil my finger in there, but I'm testing the temperature and I want to see if there's anything in the water.
No, as far as you can tell, there's nothing in the water.
Okay, is there a fish there?
No, as far as you can tell, there's no fish out.
Is this a spring?
Make any of your nature checks.
Okay.
Nature something.
Is it cold?
What's your? No, it's a normal temperature.
Let's start off with geography. Let's go.
I don't know. It wouldn't be
19.
geography.
Yeah.
It would be a no nature. I'm sorry. Make it a nature one.
19.
19. Very good. Okay. So as far as you can tell, it's not a spring, right? But it's definitely fed from somewhere.
Underground.
Because what?
Underground.
Sure. Okay. Let's say it's underground. Why not? Maybe it's underground. I guess technically it would be a spring. Maybe. No, you don't think it's a spring. What?
I'm just gonna hunt.
You're gonna hunt?
Sure, for
Use your
something.
survival.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
After I was 6,
Mm-hmm.
19, 25.
25. Very good. Excellent. What do you want to catch?
Something tasty.
Okay, very good. Yeah,
A
sorry.
deer?
Yeah. Oh no, there's no deer in the
Well, I
area.
know. I mean, I don't know what's in the area, but
You can get a nice bison. With a 25, you can get a nice bison.
I want a bison.
Exactly.
I want a bison. There's going to be a party tonight,
There you go.
man.
So you're like, well, I actually got used to carrying that credit shark carcass around. So you get a nice big bison lugged back. And you're amazed that children can even carry this thing.
She's dragging a bison?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'd like to take a swig.
What?
Drink some of the water.
Yeah, sure. The water's fine. It's actually, it seems quite clean. It's not salt water, so it seems like fresh water. Let's keep. So while everybody is doing all of their various fun, okay, Strick is having another conversation with Sergeant Anderson, who was right there during that meeting earlier in the day, and says, "Okay, very well. So you guys continue onward. Wait at the next stopping point for the other returning crew, and wait for us when we return." Okay, Sergeant Anderson says, "Yes, sir. Very good. We'll be doing that." Okay, blah, blah.
He's talking to whom?
He's talking to Sergeant Anderson right now.
And the guards.
And to the guards and all.
Also,
And so, in the meantime, Jeremiah Bloom will be in charge. Then Yamada Zimi, I said, very good, of course, sir. Same chain of command, right? All of the adventurers and Barnaby will be coming with me. So let's strike off to the north.
I want to feed everybody bison before we go. Bison
Exactly, bicycle
Anybody
for
wants a bison?
everyone. You got-
Come and get it.
This is,
No,
this
just
is
stick around.
This is good that you have the skill to get stuff from nature, because I don't know that we can actually carry out the supplies we're going to need on the way there. So you guys just split half of the bison for those types of things. Anybody who wants to can just take as many rations as they can carry.
Be very clear how the rations let you know.
What? Yeah.
Carry nothing else, okay.
Yeah, very excellent.
How many
Excellent.
rations can I carry?
Yeah, how many can?
Okay, a ration is going to be a quarter of it. Right, this is correct.
Half.
Half an item. What?
No, wait.
No, it should
2
be
rations per day.
2 rations.
Oh, you mean items?
How many? Yeah,
1/4.
Yeah, 1/4 of an item, so it's on. And let me just make sure that this is correct.
No, hold on, I've 8 rations and they make 1 item, so.
Yeah, exactly. So it's two
2 rations
2
make a
days
quarter.
rations for 1/4 item.
Ah.
That's what I thought it was. Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay. So make sure that you take at least a week's worth. Right. So you should be carrying at least an item's worth of ration, which will give you 8 days.
Some of us can't be carrying that much.
Oh,
How much?
I could be carrying some extra rations if people need me to.
I trust the truck.
You've got,
Like
so
some
your,
other-
Is it because I was carrying too much?
It's because you've got
Unlike some other
because
ones,
you've got
it's
eight, so you can like cross out the
you've got 6, so if you just put,
Would you
put
want
some
me
more
to-
rations down
Or
here,
Thalia carrying your?
then you'll have 1 extra item, so.
How many
It goes like this, 8 rations,
Or,
8 rations
So put
makes
down
1.
one.
The trust fund.
Okay, so you currently have 12 and 3
No matter what they.
Oh, okay, yeah, so just, so just
Which means
increase
that
that.
if you wanted to fill up,
Okay,
then
increase this to be,
you can easily carry 9.
So-
Well, let me just tell you, Firefly, have you come there as a
That's
sense?
72
We
men.
might have been, but you were concerned.
If you wanted to.
I'll carry.
It was weird.
Oh, very good.
Actually, I'll drop them.
You can always drop them, exactly.
I have reason to.
Oh, good for you. Oh, this is good. This is good. Very
Oh, I
good.
think this is the stuff
How
that's.
does your movement go down?
No, I
Okay, what happens is when you go over your encumbrance limit,
Quarters.
then every item that you go over your encumbrance limit, you lose 5 foot of movement. So,
We have horses.
What?
You can just throw a couple of X rations on the horse and saddlebags with them. And then leave.
The horses are already loaded down with other types of stuff.
Yeah.
Makes
They're
sense.
not our horses.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
They're-
And you only have
that
2
group
horses
horse
right
is
now,
going that way.
which is Strick's horse and Barnaby's horse.
So, I'm a little confused about my points here. So
What?
This has a 4.8 on it,
That's correct.
but I don't understand why. What is this 4.8?
The 4.8 is because that's 1, that's 1, that's 1, that's 3,
Coins.
that's 4,
4.
and then that's 3/4, so 4 3/4.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and it rounds up.
Right, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, sure.
Ah.
Never mind.
So,
That's it.
and I can he can carry up to 8, is that correct?
He can carry up to 8, which he's got right now.